Hey folks, it's Tina here at Deborah's Auto, and I just wanted to make a quick video for you to talk about the cost of cheap repairs. So sometimes we get in a bind and we have to have a cheap repair done on our vehicle if we're stuck somewhere, but do we really want cheap repairs on our vehicles all the time? So when you're choosing your regular automotive repair shop, make sure that you're investigating their philosophies towards repairing your vehicle. If a shop tells you we'll do fast repairs for cheap for you, get you on your way, that's a huge red flag, huge warning. What you want to be aware of is cheap repairs lead to a host of different issues that end up actually shortening your vehicle's lifespan. So let's talk about what is the anatomy of a cheap repair. A cheap repair is going to have either cheap parts or cheap labor. And when you have those things, several other things happen. Inferior or cheap parts are going to cause shorter lifespan on your vehicle. If you utilize a cheap engine, if you utilize cheap brakes, if you utilize cheap parts in general, they're not going to last as long as a quality part. The second thing that's going to happen with cheap parts is you're going to get a lack of warranty. Without that warranty guarantee, if something does happen, then you are going to be paying for that again, and it's going to be costing you twice as much than if you had just done it with the quality part in the first place. The other thing that a cheap part can do if you install it is it can actually damage other parts on your vehicle. So the added cost by utilizing a cheap part is now you have to do those other parts as a result of utilizing a cheap part. So be very aware about the cheap part portion of this. The other side is going to be cheap labor. So whether that means they're doing it quicker and they're not giving your vehicle as much of a thorough attention as it should get, or they're using unskilled labor, people who are not ASE certified to do the repair. When you utilize cheap labor, you're looking at rushed work, which leads to oversights, and it leads to mistakes in the actual quality of work. And oversights along the lines of installing a part but forgetting to do this particular tweak to that part, or forgetting to resecure this hose or whatever it is, which then can cause issues down the road. And the other thing that it can cause is rushed work where they're missing other things. So if a vehicle comes in and they want a really cheap brake job and they want it done fast, but somebody forgets to check the fluids and make sure that there's no leak that could then lead to that vehicle being disabled within a week or two, you now just spent all that money on a brake job, not realizing that if you had addressed the leak, the vehicle would still be running, the vehicle would not be damaged. So when you're looking at cheap repairs, what's your true cost for a cheap repair? Be sure to choose a shop that aligns with your values. If you really want to have quality work and make your vehicle last, make sure you choose a shop that uses quality parts and make sure that they take the time to do the repair right the first time for you. For questions about this or anything else, visit us online at www.autorepair.shop. Call us at 973-827-4047 or visit us at 83 Route 23 in Hamburg, New Jersey. We hope to see you soon.